All right, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate it for clicking on the video today. Call of Duty Champs is upon us, the most highly coveted event in our game, in our esport, the most sought after prize pool. It's all going down this Thursday, July 18th. We're going to be giving a few thoughts heading into the event. But yeah, it's the biggest event of the year, so we just got to talk about it a little bit. But yeah, as you guys can see, only the top 8 teams make champs. So the 4 teams that didn't are Carolina, Vegas, Austin, and the Minnesota Rockers. So obviously, as you guys can see here, this Thursday all 4 matches will be winners round 1. So it's going to be FaZe, Miami, New York, Seattle, aka SIB versus 04. We got Toronto versus LA Thieves, and the boys going up against LAG. Obviously, FaZe coming off a pretty good event last major, but obviously we know the storyline heading into champs. Can these guys close out in grand finals? I don't know. Like I said, they looked overall pretty good at major 4, but I think to completely count these guys out is kind of insane. They've been the most consistent team in the CDL era. Obviously, I forget the stat if it's like 2-9 or 3-9 in grand final appearances, so obviously that's a little worrisome. But like I said, it's champs, it's the end of the year. I'm probably gonna say that 20 times in the video, but genuinely any team can come out this weekend and make a run. So moving on to Miami, the team that sent us home packing last event. I don't know, man. I don't really have, again, any team can come out and make a run, but Miami, I just don't think they're going to have the experience, the talent to really compete with these top teams at the end of the year. But like I said, anything can happen when we get to land. So next up, we have NYSL versus Seattle. Obviously, Seattle coming off their major 4 win. I think that's really important. And this squad, the second half of this year has looked really strong. Everyone's kind of been harping on Caesar Skies because he hasn't been performing, hasn't been putting up good numbers. He's just been soaking, and he doesn't really need to when Hydra and Kismet are doing what they're doing on the map. And Dante obviously has his maps and series as well. But I've loved this squad since the start of the CDL. I just love, actually right around Cold War when they got Hydra, because I think Hydra is by the time it's all done, if everything's going in the trajectory that it's going right now, Hydra is going to be top 5, if not top 3, maybe even top 2 when it's all said and done. This guy is different. He was born to do what he's doing, which is play Call of Duty at the highest level. His POV is insane. His map awareness is insane. He's arguably one of the best slayers we have in the league. You pair that with the young raw talent in Dante. Obviously, we know what Caesar can do, kind of the backbone for these guys. And then you add Kismet on top of it, the bulldog doing whatever he needs to do. If he's getting exit kills, he's doing it. If he's rotating, if he's soaking, if he's slaying out, if he's taking the bomb in S&D, he's doing whatever he needs to do. And when he's entering in the hard point and popping 2-3, it's hard to lose. So like I said, they're kind of in an ideal scenario coming off the major 4 victory. All that momentum heading into champs, they're peaking at the right time. You all know what happened last year versus Toronto in grand finals. Moving on to their matchup in the Surge, obviously we have the Dante 04 storyline. Genuinely, guys, this could be a pretty interesting match because Surge has looked, they've had their moments this year for sure, but I think like I said, it's the end of the year, man. It's champs, anything can happen. They struggled quite a bit on S&D this past event. They went 2-3 in their Search and Destroy at major 4, so looking for them to maybe pick it up in that category. But we all know what they say, man. Search and Destroy wins championships. So moving on to another team that looked very interesting to say the least at major 4, Toronto Ultra. These guys just have no ice on Sunday, man. It's like they play good Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they get to Sunday and just completely collapse. Looks like they completely forgot how to play the game. But I think to completely count these guys out is insane. They won the very first event this year, major 1, and some people say major 1 is kind of like a Mickey Mouse major event, whatever you want to call it, because everyone's still learning the game. It's the first event, blah blah blah. Yeah, I think to say anything but these guys are coming for Nexus event is insane. Los Angeles Thieves, I'm kind of putting these guys right with like Surge and Miami. They beat Miami 3-1 and got 3-0'd by LAG this past event, and then ended up getting sent home by the Major 4 champions New York. I don't know, man. A lot of young talent on this team. I haven't really felt like super good about this team all year. Like I said, anything can happen at the last event of the year, and I'll be interested to see what these guys can do. And last but not least, guys, we have the boys going up against LAG. All I have to say is we have to forget everything that happened this past online split, the event, all the mental stuff going on. Hopefully we've been getting good practice, and we just got to come out, play our game. Like, I know we can. Like, I know the green wall knows we can. Like, I know the boys know that they can. And just go on a run and see what happens. LAG is probably one of the worst teams that I would want to be going up against round one. Obviously, we don't have a choice, as you guys can see, but they're coming off a really good Major 4. Their respawn and surge can be on any given day. And like I said, if we don't come out, play our game, they're going to give us a run for our money. So that's really going to be it for me, guys. I apologize if you can hear a little bit of background noise. Hopefully not. There's a big storm going on outside my house right now. I was getting tornado warnings and shit while I was recording this. So but yeah, guys, I'm excited. Like I said, man, it's the biggest event in Call of Duty and our esport. And I'm excited to see how this all plays out. So if you guys enjoyed, I'd appreciate it if you dropped a like. Let me know down in the comments where you guys' predictions are for the event. And excited for the 360 stage too. I think that's gonna be epic. I can't wait to see the venue. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.